Hello everyone, this is Data Science Diaries, and today I'm gonna teach you how to send a request to the server and receive the data back. Usually it is meant for web scraping. So let's go. So let's say I wanna scrap the result that I'm gonna get once I enter something into a website. So how do I do that? First, I need to understand the nature of that request. And to do that, I have to press F12 on my keyboard, right, in a Google Chrome. Usually it will open the HTML tab. This is the HTML, right? And I'm not right now concerned about the HTML, so I'm just gonna go to the network and make sure I'm recording my network activity of this page. So all I have to do is press a number, and I know this number works. I already tried it, so I'm gonna submit it. Once I do a lot of requests, but you only care about the first one, which is a post request. You know it's a post request from there, and also because there is a payload, the seating number was provided in a request. I'm going to copy as curl bash, and then I'm going to go over to curlconverter.com, paste it there, and copy the Python code and just use it in my Python platform. I'm using Kaggle Notebook. You can use it anywhere. I'm just gonna test the code and just run it, and I'm just wanna see what's in the response. So my response is correct. The response code 200 means it's okay, it's correct. So even if I press on text, right, I'm gonna see the text, right? But for now, there is the cookies and headers. Do I really need to send them in my request? Well, usually it depends on the server. I already tested the server, and all it cares about when you're doing this post request is the data and the referral. So I'm going just to delete everything. All it needs is a referral, the data, and I'm just gonna test this again, and it works. The output, as you can see, is very gibberish. You don't understand what is that. So to organize it, we are going to be using beautiful soup. So first of all, I will import beautiful soup, and then I'm going to pass the response into the beautiful soup parser. So I'm gonna say soup, my variable, it's a beautiful soup class that has the response content, right? I'm going to give it the content, and I'm just press enter, see what's in the soup. You will see the data, but it's more organized, and you can do your web scraping on it, right? Absolutely amazing. Great. So another type of request is a GET request, right? And for this example, I'm going to be using this website, and it does the same thing. However, it's a GET request. How do I know it? From just tracking the network. So as I said, you press on F12, right? You usually starts on elements, but you will go to the network and start tracking your network activity. Press on the number, any number really, but I know this number works. I'm just gonna submit it, and I'm just gonna wait for it to load. Once it's loaded, I will go to the first one, and as you can see, it's a GET request, and there is no payload, right? There is no payload. And if you notice, the website itself contains the seating number, so the data of the payload in the post request was actually being passed as a data in the payload, right? But here in the GET request, there is no payload. However, the URL itself contains the data. So I'm gonna do the same thing, copy curl as bash, go to our website and paste it, and go to our editor, paste it back, and if I look to it, I'm gonna see response 200, which means it's correct. So I'm gonna say dot text, and I'm gonna look to it. First of all, it's gibberish, and the encoding is actually wrong. So in this website, there's Arabic letters, and the request library doesn't, its encoding is not that great. So instead of just using the text, right, I'm gonna import beautiful soup. Once beautiful soup is imported, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna read it from beautiful soup parsing and its encoding. So once you see it's again, it's the Arabic letters work perfectly, and if you scroll down, you will see the results, right? And the name, the schools, everything, all the details are right there. So this is how you send a GET request. However, in the GET request, I don't need all of the cookies, all the headers are not needed. So if I run it back, and as you can see, it works just fine. The response is, if you're gonna check the response code, it's going to be 200, which means it's okay. So this is how you do an HTTP request. Next video, I will show you how to do web scraping and also an efficient way that you can do multiple HTTP requests using a sync queue, which is a multi-threading technology that can make your web scraping extremely fast. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like. See you next time.